Hello YouTube, Robert Alvarez, the Psychic Witch, also known as Mr. Lighting and a Fan, and yes, I have my lighting and I have my fan, and of course, Bosk the Cat, formerly known as Bosk the Kitten, and this is my official video for thanking and expressing gratitude and praise for the Moon, Serpent and Bone 7th Annual Ostara Night Market, which is why I'm wearing the same pullover that I wore that night. So first and foremost, I am most thankful to Amy C. Wilson, the living Creatrix goddess of the Moon, Serpent and Bone markets, for her hard work, her professionalism, her goddess-graced generosity. You have a little scotch thing, honey. Let me get that for you. Okay. All right, I'll leave you alone, I promise. I'll leave you alone, okay. For her good magic, for her great juju, for her great energy, for her everything. I am... No, don't do that. No, don't leave the layout cloth alone. Just, take a little nappy nap. Okay. So I am forever thankful to her, and I happily say this, I genuinely say this. She has spoiled me for other metaphysical stores. She has spoiled me for any other public venues, and the fact of the matter is that I love that. I really do love that. I love being at an event and losing track of how many clients with whom I meet so soon after the event begins. I love not having the time or the opportunity to crack open a book. That's stuff that's really important to me. These are business trips. From a non-metaphysical perspective, these are business trips. So I'm spending time, energy, and money for hotel accommodations, for transportation, for food. And I want to know that my money's worth is going to be worth it. Which is why, anybody who approaches me about being a part of the metaphysical supply store, or being one of the in-store readers and practitioners in the metaphysical supply store, or, wants me to be a part of their event, or wants me to be at their events, they have some big shoes to fill. So thank you again, Amy, for everything you do, for everything you give, for everything you are. And I will tell you, I also love the fact that Amy will do a post on the Moon, Serpent and Bone Instagram account about the people who are going to be at the Moon, Serpent and Bone markets, including yours truly, when I'm there, because there are some that I'm not going to be there. But anyway, and of course, thank you to her staff and volunteers. They are so professional, they're so friendly, they're so brimming with good juju, overflowing with good juju. And I want to especially acknowledge Mary. Mary has, the first event that I wanted to go to happened to be a Moon Serpent, that as an attendee was a Moon, Serpent and Bone night market. And it was actually a summer solstice one at the place where I normally go to for the Ostara Night Markets and the Yule Night Markets, which is Locust Grove Estate in Poughkeepsie, New York. And Mary is just wonderful. She's always checking with me to see if I need coffee, if I need a break, if I need this, if I need that. She's just so wonderful. And, the fact of the matter, and she knows now, it's like, if there's somebody at my table, bring me the coffee, bring me the beverage, bring me the water, whatever it is. Especially if it's coffee, it's like, don't stay there holding my cup of coffee. Come here with my cup of coffee. Because I'm talking. Those of you that have had readings with me, you know that I talk a lot. So I need to moisten my mouth. That means that I need to consume something. That means that, and especially as somebody of Cuban origin, do not withhold my coffee. That's a no-no. No. So now she knows, if I'm meeting with a client, bring it over. And of course, I absolutely want to thank the staff and the volunteers of Locust Grove Estate for their good juju, their professionalism, their friendliness, their helpfulness. They're just wonderful. They really, really are. And I really love how great they are. And I finally remembered the name of the volunteer who's always there when I'm there. You know, when there was a Moon, Serpent and Bone night market, she's the one that's in the gift shop. So I finally remembered her. I needed to give myself a mnemonic, not a mnemonic, but a memory reminder. Bye, boss. I love you. Come back soon. So yeah, so I finally remembered to do that. And of course, I want to thank my fellow readers, and I was so happy that Tracy the Reader returned. Tracy the Reader was busy with her new job, and then her old job, then her new job, family, lots of other things. So it was wonderful, wonderful, wonderful to spend time with her again. And even though I was staying at a hotel that was literally within walking distance of Locust Grove Estate, we had our ritual of like going to a nearby gas station to get coffee and snacks. And the funny thing was, I had been to that gas station. I just didn't realize it because it was daytime when I would go. So I didn't realize it was the same place. And she's like, and I was like, this is the same place? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. It was hilarious. It was just hilarious. So anyway, and of course, a huge thank you to the vendors for their professionalism, for their friendliness, for their good juju, and I was especially happy to see Hiranor Workshop. They had this beautiful witch hat that was too big on me. I kind of wanted it, but I kind of didn't, so when it was too big for me, I'm like, okay, that's fine. It's meant for somebody else, and that's fine. But I happily, my life partner and I gave his mother this beautiful Black Widow witch hat, which of course she loves the Black Widow spider. Not the real thing, but like the image of it. So, you know, she was like, oh yes. She was very happy with her holiday gift from us. And of course, I absolutely want to thank all the clients who availed themselves of my psychic services that night. It was just readings. It was just in-person readings, which is fine. But I think I'm the only reader that offers virtual readings at Moon, Serpent and Bone Market. So you have opportunities to save a couple of bucks. So by all means, take advantage of that. Although the universe has made it clear, some people would just want to give you more money. So I'm like, okay, fine, give me more money. I don't mind. You want to save yourself some money and have a reading with me on the dates of the Moon, Serpent and Bone markets? Fine. You want to pay me more money outside of that? Fine. I'm open and receptive either way. And of course, I'm just so thankful also for the food vendors, including Tracy the Baker. Tracy the Baker, those of you who have the opportunity to go to an in-person attend in person a Moon, Serpent and Bone market, if Tracy the Baker is there, whatever you see, buy it. If you like, I'll come back later, it won't be there. There are several items that she sells out of every single time. Some of her cupcakes that have this shimmery icing, gone. The crescent moon cakes, don't even think about seeing it an hour later. You see it, you walk by, it's gone. I cannot tell you how, she brings a whole lot of stuff. And no lie, at the end of the night, half of her inventory is gone. I've seen it happen. That's one of the reasons why when I see her come in, I'm like, hello, how you doing? What you got? I actually don't say what you got. I don't need to say it. One time, she wrote a comment on Instagram. She's like, oh, Robert, I love you so much. And I said, and I love your baked goods even more. And I felt so bad. I was like, that's such a bad thing to say. She couldn't stop laughing, she told me. She was like, are you kidding me? I can't tell you how much I needed that laugh. I thought it was hilarious. You were so funny. I was laughing. I couldn't stop laughing. And that made me so happy. Because, on the surface, that would seem rude. And I have people that claim that I'm rude. I'm just honest. I mean, yeah, do I love her as a person? Yeah. Do I love her baked goods more? Yeah. Why lie? Dr. Gregory House says everybody lies. Robert Alvarez, the psychic witch, says, why lie? Why lie? I love her baked goods. Because they're good. And they never last, by the way. Like, it's not like, oh, well, I'll eat this on the train tomorrow. No. It's like, I'll eat this when I get back to my hotel room. And there have been a few occasions when sometimes that doesn't even happen. It's like, you know what, I'm going to eat this now. So there. But yeah, I absolutely am so thankful. And Amy and the Moon, Serpent and Bone night markets give me so many opportunities to be so incredibly thankful, so incredibly honored, so incredibly happy, and so incredibly reminded of how worthy I am of joy, of riches, of success, of peace, of prosperity, of protection, of radiance, of worthiness, of honor and grace. As always, thank you to all of you in YouTube land for all the likes, all the comments, all the shares, and all the subscriptions to my YouTube channel. And an extra big and beautiful thank you to those of you who have already scheduled your sessions, including the individual who had a reading with me this past Sunday, who treated a friend of hers to a reading with me, which is happening this coming Saturday. The reading on Sunday was a phone reading. The reading this Saturday is a video reading, so I am available for phone readings and video readings and email readings, as well as goddess energy healing treatments and magical spell casting sessions. And if you want more information, you know what to do. Email me is the best way. My email address is in my information on my YouTube account, but it will also be displayed on the screen here, thetarotman@bluetiehome.com. So thank you to all of you in YouTube land. Thank you to all of you who make sure that your good juju helps the world, helps the collective, helps your communities. And as always, stay in tune with your intuition. Stay safe, stay well, stay hydrated, and stay tuned for the next video.